Hey, your face looks clean like you haven't fought yet.
Yeah.
Exactly. He doesn't look like he's been fought.
All right, first reaction to the fight, Richard. Obviously, it was a lot tougher than most people probably expected. Just what was your personal reaction to the fight?
I felt like it was a tough fight. It was definitely a tough fight. It wasn't easy. I mean, part of me, you know, I really was kind of had mixed emotions about the fight because he never been tested. I feel like he never been tested, but still, he did show he had a huge knockout power, and he did show that, you know, he did something right to get here, and he was coming to a different country. I knew, like, his whole energy, his team, everything. I knew they was here to win. I could tell he was here to win. Even watching his fights, like I said, he never been in there with somebody like me, but I still had that funny feeling like, all right, this might be one of them nights where we don't know about this guy, so I got to be on edge. And it was a good fight. It was a great learning experience.
I seen that your chin was tested a few times. Do you think that kind of speaks volume on your chin?
Yeah, definitely. He definitely caught me with some of the best shots I've gotten hit with since I've been professional. He caught me with some big shots in the fight, and I took it, I weathered it, and you know, kept fighting.
A lot of people have said before that previous fights, especially your debut on the zone, fights after that, they were quote unquote boring, but you were in an action-packed fight. So what do you have to say to your haters now, your critics?
I mean, this just shows with boxing. I mean, I stop somebody, I come back, I beat the shit out of somebody, then I come back, I dominate somebody in a boring fashion. I'm the worst person in the world. I come back tonight versus an undefeated fighter that's 29-0, had more knockouts than I even had fights, and they want to say, oh, it's a robbery, or he could have did this. I see, you know, people want to talk what they want to say. It's damn if I do, damn if I don't. I felt like I won. I don't want to say a comfortable decision, but a decision where I felt deep inside I knew I won the fight. So I felt like it is what it is. Back to the drawing board. Just keep getting better.
Richardson, you're 18-0. Who would you want next if you could line up 3 opponents in order?
I feel like after this fight, just go back to the drawing board, see who's available. I think that still maybe one more fight before going for a world title, you know, to get some more experience. That was a great learning experience. I just felt like, you know, since being with my manager, Keith, and being with Eddie, this was my first real active year. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been active like all the other guys, so I'm really still getting the experience. And from day one, all I asked Eddie and my manager is like, yo, keep me active so I could get the experience, because I'm still kind of playing catch-up, you know? Like, guys like Devin and all these guys, they've been in tough fights with guys like Jojo Diaz, Lomachenko, when I was, like, inactive. So now I'm kind of getting my feet wet and kind of going through it now. So I feel like maybe one more fight and then a world championship. But it really doesn't matter. I'll go for a world title my next fight. I just feel like I'm still shaking, like, you know, some ring rust off, still getting my feet wet and still settling it in as a professional. I only had 17 fights tonight.
Do you feel like this kind of fight prepares you for a fight against, like, Matias?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was 2 different styles. You know, Matias is more relentless than that guy. That guy was relentless. I feel like the guy's more. He's probably more. Yeah, he's relentless, but he's probably more explosive than Matias. But Matias is more like busy. Yeah, Matias is more busy. So I feel like it's just both of them fights will test me mentally. That definitely is like a fight that helped me get ready to be mentally ready. I don't feel like you know, a lot of the other guys at 140 really fought a style like that. Not Tio, not Devin. I never seen them fight a guy that was so relentless and strong and explosive like that. And I felt like I showed grit tonight.
Were you being suffocated because you were holding light? And a lot of people on social media were saying that. I don't